Hi, my name is Oles Zhulyn. I'm a PhD candidate, and my research interests include artificial intelligence and human-computer interaction. Today, I'd like to talk to you about a simple idea: using technology to enable new forms of artistic self-expression to empower anyone, regardless of artistic ability, to both create unique and beautiful works of art, and also to enjoy the therapeutic benefits of the process. Now, art therapists understand all about these benefits, which include, among many things, the ability to express about yourself things that you can't with words, increased concentration and focus, reducing stress and anxiety, and also having a sense of accomplishment. Now, these benefits are available to anyone, regardless of artistic inclination. But if you aren't particularly artistically inclined, you might be more reluctant to take up art, therefore missing out on many of these benefits. And that's why coloring books are so great, because whether you're a child or an adult, you can just pick up a coloring book and some pencils and just start coloring. And it's exactly the repetitive action of coloring which makes it akin to meditation, helping improve concentration and focus and taking your mind off worrying thoughts. So for example, if you're in a lecture or a meeting and you find your thoughts wandering, making it difficult to follow what's being said, you can bring along a coloring book and it can help. But coloring books are not perfect as an artistic medium. Not all of the benefits that are available with other art forms are available with coloring books. So although you do have creative input in terms of the colors you choose and whether or not you stay within the lines, you don't have a choice in terms of the subject matter of what you're coloring. So somebody else draws an outline of an image for you to color. And this is actually quite a significant shortcoming of coloring books as an artistic medium, because it's exactly the ability, or it's exactly your choice of subject matter in your art, which allows you to express the things about yourself that you can't through words. And so I wanted to ask this question: can we do better with coloring books? And in particular, can we use technology in order to elevate coloring books as an artistic medium and make more of the therapeutic benefits of art creation available to as many people as possible, regardless of their artistic ability? And if we're looking for a technology to reach as many people as possible, it made sense to look at mobile devices, so your smartphones or your tablets. These are quite powerful pocket computers with features like built-in camera and intuitive multi-touch gestures. Billions of people have a smartphone or a tablet that they carry around with them wherever they go, and they use them sporadically throughout the day in short bursts to do things like check your email, check your Facebook profile, post a photo to Instagram, and even to play a quick puzzle game. And unsurprisingly, there are already very many coloring apps for mobile devices. But I noticed that the approach they take to coloring tends to, at best, attempt to replicate the medium rather than elevate it. So you do have the freedom to color outside the lines. You do have the meditative repetitiveness of coloring, but you still can't choose the subject matter of what you're coloring. And so, given the space of coloring apps, I thought, can we design a coloring app which is informed by our insights about the strengths and shortcomings of coloring books, but also tailored to the unique features and usage patterns of mobile devices. So I definitely wanted to capture the meditative repetitiveness of coloring. I wanted to capture the freedom to color outside the lines. And it made sense to build a direct coloring experience around multi-touch gestures. And when I tried it, I found that it felt a lot like finger painting, harking back to my childhood Just Like coloring books. And that gave me another idea. Why not add another dimension to the creative expression possible with coloring books by allowing the colors themselves to interact with one another? So as I'm smearing colors together, I find them blending and mixing. And up to now, if you wanted to bring your finger paints to a lecture or a meeting, it wasn't practical, right, because of the mess. But with mobile technology, now it's possible. And finally, I wanted to tackle the bigger problem with the coloring book medium, which was the inability to have an input in terms of the subject matter of what you're coloring. And so I thought about the mobile technology that I was looking at, and I wondered, is there something about your mobile devices which is intimately connected to the things that are most important and meaningful to you? And it turns out there was. So billions of people are not only carrying around a phone and a web browser in their pocket, they also have a camera. A camera which is used to take selfies with your friends and loved ones, a camera that you use to photograph the food that you're about to eat, which you then share on Instagram. And just generally, as you go through life, you capture all the memorable moments. And the next step was obvious to me. Why not take your photos and turn them into a coloring book? And so the app that resulted from this was an app that takes your photos, it turns them into a coloring book, which you then color with finger paints. And I have a video to show the app in action. So I took a photo nearby of the Hudson River, and I started coloring it using my fingers. And what you'll see, every stroke of color was made by my own hand. And it's something that anyone, regardless of artistic ability, will be able to do. So please play the video. Thank you. A simple idea, using technology to turn anyone into an artist. Thank you.